two days in a row. And I would say we did also a great GSI collapsible Java drip with the filter, number 4 filter. CVS doesn't have.
No, you said Walgreens, but I can guarantee CVS.
Sorry, it was CVS.
You said Walgreens earlier.
CVS. I meant CVS.
Well, I could have told
Whatever's
you Walgreens.
downtown,
CVS sucks.
Whatever's downtown, it's CVS. Sorry, my bad.
I should probably.
Anyways, I would just have to say that the Solo stove in their water and their pot, number 9, whatever they call it, the stove fits inside the pot and all that stuff. It is wonderful to heat up with twigs. It does it very well, fast, and efficient. And then if you need to cool it off, you just kick it over and let it cool off, and knock it over, and you're good to go within minutes. That's perfect. The GSI collapsible Java drip was money because all you do, it comes in. I mean, it's literally like this thin.
Nobody can see that. We're on a podcast,
so it's it's like an inch or so thin, or inch and a half to 2 inches thin. It collapses down, and it's got a cover on it. You take the cover off, pop it up, put the filter inside. If you don't want to put the filter inside, they have a nylon, or I guess whatever. It comes with a mesh. Let's say mesh, not nylon. A mesh filter that you can use that's reusable. That you can put inside of it, or you can buy the number 4 filters for it. And I bought the number 4 filters, which is easier in my mind because you just take them out, you don't have to rinse anything out, and use it multiple times. So what you do is you put whatever coffee grounds you have inside that filter, however much you want. You place the Java drip on top of your cup. Once your water gets hot and boiling and everything, then you pour it on there. Pour it on top, and you make you a cup of coffee. And what's great about it is just let it do its thing. Yeah. It's easy. It's simple. There's nothing, it's not hard about it. What we used to do was just have filters inside our cups. That sucked. This is on top of your cup. It's dripping in there. I mean, really dripping. It's like a very small drip. I mean, you lift it up. It's like just a little bit of a steady stream, kind of, but it's dripping. And it's perfect. It's perfect camping. Love it. Definitely gonna keep it with me because it's collapsible, it's small, it's tight. I mean, the diameter on it is probably, I don't know. Look at their handy dandy measuring thing. It's probably about roughly, I don't know, 6 inches wide, and then inch and a half thick. So, love the damn thing.
Ooh, that thick. Yeah, that coffee thing really changed the game for us. We enjoy our coffee in the morning. Shocker, Grumpy Hiker does not, but we do, and we always are trying to make coffee in the morning. And like Jeff said, we struggled with it over the years by doing it with the filter. Now we did do it one time at a French press. But the problem is we're out there and it's got glass, and we had like a one that you'd put in your house was a nicer one. So it was too risky.
Yeah, let me add on to that since you said French press. There is French presses that you can buy that are plastic and portable and all that other stuff, but you pay for it. This drip that I bought, it was $20. The coffee press that I was looking at was about $40.
Yeah.
That's the price difference. You can, like I said too, it comes with that mesh filter. If you don't want to buy filters for it, you have the mesh filter. You just got to rinse it out. I mean, when we're car camping, what camping we're doing, I'm just gonna take the filter with. I'm gonna take filters with me. Yeah, it's just cheap, easy. I don't have to rinse it out. At the end, I'll rinse it out and then just pack it up and go. But
yeah.
I mean, so
to me, the French press really isn't worth it. I even in car camping, where you can bring a more expensive one, this is just nice and convenient. It's a lot better. I always do an annual camping trip in December, which we do on a big hunting trip. I am really, really excited about bringing that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned because I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it. So, yeah, I was really excited about that one. That's probably one of my favorite buys. I'm also really excited about the griddle for that particular camper trip too, but yeah, we'll see. So that is, I think that's pretty much it for as far as an update. You got something else? Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Yeah, I was going to just state that when we did the training hikes, for some odd reason, I didn't think Poinsett was. When we went out there for training hikes, I always thought it was a drag. Like, oh, we're going to Poinsett. And I don't really want to go out there. I don't want to do this. I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to say this time around when we went, I thought the trail was way prettier than I remembered. Maybe it was the time of season. Maybe it was the trails that we took. It just made it, more enjoyable as a trip, or as just a day hike. I mean, if you're close to it, you can always go out and just day hike. But I just remember the views, like it's a very open trail when you look, but when you looking outside in the open and then you see that the density of the, or not the density, but you're looking at the thick forest that's in front of you. When you actually see it, it is very, very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Even the overlook where we looked, it's not much of an overlook, but it was pretty, the pond where it's at, and then the old mill sites that Kelly took pictures of and everything. What is it on the other side of the? So when you're looking at the main office and you go across the dam, I guess
the spillway
kind of dam. Yeah, the spillway. That's pretty right there. It's just I wouldn't like for me going out there and training. I was like, oh, we're gonna go out here. I don't. As of me now, I would definitely go back. I would definitely go back and I would enjoy it a little bit more. I think with us for that Saturday, we kind of rushed it a little bit. I think we needed a little more, one more day.
Yeah.
Might have been a little bit more helpful to do the hikes or whatever, to enjoy it, to actually take it all in. And that would have been perfect. Because the sites we did see, it was great. But it was like, I don't know. There was one part when we got into the hardwoods from the pines and everything, and it was just beautiful. And you just don't see that every day. And I took it in that time instead of actually training for a hike. It's like I can take it all in now. Enjoy it.
Jeff, I would agree with you 100%. I was with you too. I think we used to just talk so much, but like a Poinsett going back there again. But we were just walking. We were training. We weren't really taking the sites. We were trying to get to point A to point B in as quick as amount of time as possible, and it kind of took that out of it. The company, obviously you and then Kelly, and even though we were doing a light stroll, we were still doing really good. We could do it at our own pace.
We're still going really fast.
Yeah, we're going really fast, but we could do it at our own pace. We're trucking
pretty good. We could have slowed it down a little bit and enjoyed it a little bit more.
We probably could have.
Well, we did,
but we got to take it in and do what we wanted. When we wanted to go left, we could. If we wanted to go right, we could. We weren't dictated by somebody else telling us where to go. I think that part was really nice, just to be able to do that. Actually, on the way back home, and I'll wrap this up on this piece real soon, is that on the way back home, I actually told Kelly a similar story. And what I had told her was that I thought we needed one more day. And, the hike and stuff, I would have gone hiking again on Sunday. Like we say Sunday and left Monday. I would have gone hiking. Probably don't want to have done 11 miles again. There was just really no need. I would have seen I would have rocked on the same trails, but I would definitely would have done it. But it would have been real nice to go actually to the pond that Tailblazers have determined, and maybe checked out that kayak. Maybe even done a paddleboard, maybe even fished there would have been nice. So just kind of like that moment, just to sit back and kind of enjoy that section and hike there and not feel so rushed, because I think that was the one piece we were missing. Now 3 days, probably not much more to do, but 2 days would have. 2 full days of hiking and walking around. That would.
But they do have the bridge that's part of the Poinsett State Trail.
Yeah,
that you can actually walk to. It's an out and back trail. So that would be something though you can always do.
Yep.
As well.
So I definitely agree with you. So I think that's it for you, right? That's no more on there. I mean, you got everything you want to hit.
I got everything I want to hit on Poinsett.
Cool. So
that I can think of right now. Yep.
That's what we've been up to. We've been hiking. We've been camping. We've been eating. And nothing better than a beer, nice hike, and a nice campfire meat. And it's that time of day where we talk about campfire meats. So what's our topic today? And what do you want to talk about?
Campfire meats. What's the meat?
Meat.
Yeah.
I imagine that done in like a caveman style, like meat, want meat. Yeah. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
that's how I feel when I see a steak too. But
that's how I see it. That's how I feel when it goes on that fire. Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good. So, what piece of meat do you cook the best?
That's a good one. Gotta go working my mind there. Now, I think I have to say that I think maybe I'm getting pretty good at cooking a brisket.
At a brisket?
An actual brisket, yeah. I've done that a few times.
Twice, right?
Huh?
Twice now, right?
Done a couple times, yeah. And
that I know of, because that's twice I've only tried it.
Yeah. I've gotten pretty good at it. I mean, smoking a brisket isn't something that's super easy. And I've almost got it where it's pretty tender. And I mean, actually, it's actually really tender. Good, decent flavor. I think what I'm missing is just a new kind of flavor. Like it's all very typical. I want something different that's just my recipe, but I haven't got there yet. But yeah. I think it might be a brisket. Now, my favorite thing that I would say second would be.
What's your favorite thing to smoke? Like, what is your favorite thing to cook? Like, if you went to the store or if you thought of something like, I want to smoke something right now, what would it be?
It's going to be like a pork butter shoulder. I mean, shoulder probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because it's cheap and easy, and that's probably what we. Easy? It's compared to like
it's not really easy.
Yeah, well, it's easier than a brisket to me. I mean, the briskets are hard. I mean, you got to stay low long. So I would want to do that. Now, here's a food for thought. I want to try to smoke a corned beef.
Corned beef.
Yeah.
Is that even a piece of meat?
Yeah, corned beef and cabbage, like for Irish, like they do. I don't know if they do it.
Yeah, but what is a corned beef?
I don't know. It's called corned beef and cabbage. I mean, actually, what kind of meat it is, I'm not sure. I just saw somebody smoke corned beef. That's what I was saying.
Like, what piece of meat is that?
I don't know. I just saw somebody smoke one.
You just acted like I was dumb, and now you don't even know what it is.
Well, I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it, and I don't know what it is. But we want to know what cut it is.
We'll definitely edit that, probably.
Yeah, well, so a beef brisket. It's kind of what I thought. Beef brisket is cut is used to make corned beef. It is a brisket, but it is done. It's done in a way that it like I don't know if they salt it or something like that. And it's definitely got flavor and stuff. I want to take that and then smoke it because it's got to have a different texture right off the back.
So you think they broil it? Because corned beef is usually broiled or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you think they broil it and then they smoke it?
Well, I'm saying that's what I would do. I would do the smoking.
You're saying that's what you would do.
And that's what I want to try.
I wonder what the actual way of